understand the boys in North Dakota. Boys are tough kids, and we knew that it'd be physical coming in, and a little beat up right now.
Daenerys, it seemed like they were able to get a lot of pressure just rushing 4 people. I mean, how difficult does that make it as a quarterback when they can drop that many people?
Yeah, they did a good job, but I made some mistakes that you can't make in playoff games, so that didn't help us at all.
Daenerys, was that the most pressure you've seen this year from a defensive front?
Yes, that was the most pressure, but I had enough time on many of the plays. I had enough time to get the ball off and to get some completions, but I was unable to do that. And going into this offseason, I'll make sure that those things don't happen. That I know exactly what I'm supposed to do and get rid of the ball as soon as I can.
Daenerys, can you talk about the play where you got injured and came off the field for a play, and just how tough it was to set out on that drive, knowing how important it was in that game?
It was extremely tough, just knowing that you couldn't be out there on that third down. And I wish there wasn't a rule where you have to sit out one play so that you can, I guess, recoup yourself, because I was ready to go back in, but my shoulder popped out of place, so they had to get it back in socket. And it was heartbreaking, but you have to move on.
Mike, you mentioned they kind of physically wore you guys down. Going into that fourth quarter, you guys score, you take the lead after that. Was it when they really started to wear you down, or just kind of?
I don't think we're physically wore down. We're a greatly conditioned football team, and we just made some key mistakes down the stretch. It's not that they wore us down. We just made some mistakes, and they're a very good football team. Make no mistake about it. And good football teams are going to take advantage of those mistakes.
Clay, they ran the ball pretty well in that second half. Just talk about the frustration and why you guys were having some trouble stopping them.
Like he said, that they're a good team, and they just kept running the ball at us, and we kept missing tackles and just making mistakes like that, like little fits here and there that you just can't make those mistakes in a playoff game like this.
You're up 17-14, and they had that big third down run by the quarterback. Can you describe what happened on that play?
Yeah, we were in red pressure, so we had everybody man with nobody over the top, and he got out on the edge, and there was nobody out there, so it was just kind of it was a good call by them, because they had a lot of options off that fly sweep look, and we were looking for either the fly sweep or the zone, and they pulled it and went out the backside, and it was just a good play call by them.
Clay, after having such an outstanding season this year, does this make it sting a little more that you had such a great year and you won the conference and to lose today?
It would sting just as bad no matter what, but yeah. And I mean, just looking at these seniors, it's tough. I'm gonna miss the hell out of these guys. It's gonna be tough to see these guys go.
What are you guys feeling when their quarterback went down? Any changes in schemes or anything?
We knew that number 3 was more of a mobile quarterback, so we figured that they'd have more quarterback run game, but they had more quarterback run games with number 16 in, because they just went to 21 and 22 personnel and ran it with number 8.
Dan, could you take a look at the North Dakota State offensive line?
Some big boys, no doubt about that. They're pretty good at walling you out. We're a gap defense, and it's hard to do anything when you're getting walled out of your gap. So, the running back just made some great reads, and he broke a couple tackles, and he was gone.
After what a big sky did to beat the Grizzlies, can you at least look at those accomplishments and say this was a good year?
It was a great year. I mean, doing as good as we did, we expect a lot more. And I think that's why this is kind of leaving a bad taste in our mouth right now. It's just because we expected to be there. That last game, we expected, instead of, tears of, sadness, it would be tears of joy. But, it's one of those deals you can't control. what happens in the game, and sometimes they get the better of you.